Hey guys, welcome to Sunrise Extra on a Thursday. We are talking about money. We're talking about vacations. Those are two great things, right? We all like those.
Can we get more of both, please?
Yeah, so there is a news story that's on our website right now because Monday there was a bill that was introduced, and I'm pulling it up here, in D.C., and I say D.C. because I think it's Congress, but
it is. It was in Arizona.
Oh, good. Yeah. Okay.
Senator, I believe.
Yes.
So it's floating an idea that President Trump kind of had a couple of months ago that would give you, very slowly here, a tax credit if you were to take a vacation within the U.S. Here we are. And it would give you $4,000 to pay for hotels, restaurants, theme parks if you travel within the U.S. and our territories.
Right.
It would give $8,000 to joint filers, so married couples, and you'd get $500 for your dependent children. That's a good chunk of change for a U.S. vacation. So we posted this, an hour ago. And we have gotten 360 comments.
Wow.
Because I was kind of asking the question, it's just weird to think about during a pandemic, this is all to help the hospitality industry that's been hit really hard.
You answered the question right there, the question being, why would they do this, right? And that's the answer, what you just mentioned. It was actually introduced by an Arizona senator, and they're calling this the American Tax Rebate and Incentive Program Act, or American TRIP. See how that works? It's a nice name. But again, it would provide tax credits to Americans who spend money on lodging or entertainment or other expenses related to travel in the United States and its territories. And they're trying to do this to stimulate the economy when it comes to tourism. You would have to travel beyond 50 miles from your residence. So that's one of the stipulations here. But as Nina mentioned, just double checking the numbers, and you're right. The proposed legislation, I'm reading it right here, if passed, would provide a $4,000 travel credit for individuals or $8,000 for joint filers through January 1st of 2022. So a year and a half from now, basically. And it would include that $500 additional credit for dependent children.
Oh, people are weighing in. Can I just read this one?
Yes, please, go ahead.
I do like this one. Ray Vorst, good morning to you. It is an amazingly, stunningly stupid idea, he says. A, pandemic. B, massive unemployment. C, growing homeless. D, civic unrest with BLM. All those potential funds should go toward fixing those issues before we take a vacation. And though this makes me sound like an old geezer, it seems like everyone in this country seems to only care about the next vacation while they're still on the last one. We've apparently become entitled, spoiled children rather than fixing all that's wrong. Woo! Ray did not hold back.
No, that's what Sunrise Extra is for, Ray. Thank you for weighing in. We really appreciate it. Yeah, so we're in a pandemic. They're encouraging you to travel, across state lines. Would it be better to tweak this and say, hey, take a vacation in your home state? We're not going to give you $4,000 because that is our tax money. Like, this is not just magic money that, some rich person is giving you for free. This is all of our tax dollars. I just want to know where all this money is coming from.
Right.
This could be part of a fourth stimulus package. It may be something separate. We don't know. There's not a lot of details. I had a woman asking me questions like, would this be taken out of your that you have to pay back in your taxes? They're calling this a tax credit.
Right.
So would you have to still pay for your vacation and then submit the receipts or something like that? Or do they just take it off your bill for taxes at the end of the year if you pay $4,000 worth of taxes?
It reminds me of that Seinfeld episode where Kramer's like, it's a write-off, Jerry.
Yeah.
He's like, you don't even know what a write-off is.
Rob St. Helen is on the stream this morning, one of our regulars. Rob. Good morning. He says, absolutely not, in all caps.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds awesome. I'd love to have someone else pay for a vacation.
Jennifer Tapp says magic money. That's what it sounds like.
Jennifer has been one of our recent big subscribers here. She's been chiming in a lot. This is one of those mornings where we really don't have to give our opinions because, like you said, there are so many opinions flying in, not only on this live stream on Facebook, but we have those comments. I know, producer Rob, you can throw up the comments from that post that Nina referenced earlier. More than 300 of you commenting on this earlier post. April says, too soon. As much as I would love that, I don't see it working out. We're just getting back to work, she says. Let nature take its course on this one. Darcy is up next. Darcy says, sure, Oregon is a large enough playground that you could actually do a few vacations in various spots around the state. Keep in mind you would have to travel beyond 50 miles from where you live, but certainly that would include a large part of our state. Kimberly with an I. She says, I would rather the money be used for something like universal health care or homelessness. Travel is a privilege and the industry will recover, but there are people who need some basics first. Let's fix those issues.
Yeah, we are just getting a ton of comments. Jesse Lee says there's nowhere to go on vacation without being subjected to quarantines by employers or local governments. They're even telling us here at KGW, like if we go on an out-of-state trip or something, you please let your manager know, because you may need to quarantine at home depending on where you're going for 14 days. If you're working from home, no problem, keep working from home. For those of us here in the building, that could affect your travel plans.
It's
this
true.
summer.
Don't you kind of look around? Sometimes I do. I'm like, where have you been this weekend?
Where have you been? Don't get too
You know what's
close.
funny, Brenda? I know you're thinking that when you're looking at me.
Can you see?
Oh yeah, you're not saying it out
see
loud,
into
but
my
it's
soul?
no, it's in your eyes. It's usually in your. I'm looking deep in your eyes. I go, that woman wants to know where I've been.
My eyes are the window to my soul.
I don't want to know where you've
That's
been,
where it
Drew.
starts.
I'm going to start keeping a log of my weekend activities. I'll hand it in to you on Monday. Brenda, this is what I did this weekend.
Nope.
Oh man.
This is who I was with. This is what we did.
Shauna, I love this.
ahead.
Where is the secret money tree our government suddenly has? I want one. Yeah, same.
This story, I think we're all in agreement. You read the headline and it sounds great at first, right? Like, whoa, wait a minute, I'm going to get money to travel? That's nice. No, wait a minute. Let me read the next 19 lines, because after that, it really doesn't make a lot of sense right now.
Yeah, Cindy says, so what? So the virus can spread faster? Norma George says, nope. Tax credits that taxpayers pay for?
Yeah. Yeah, where's all the money coming from? And what programs are we losing, that we have yet to be told about to fund all this stuff? Even the regular stimulus package, which people so desperately needed, Other people are suggesting, hey, instead of vacations, like, let's do another, cash is king and let people kind of pay their bills and stuff because folks are out of jobs. Can't pay for a vacation even if you're getting it later paid for by the government.
That's what I said to Nina earlier. I said, hey, instead of giving me this tax credit to go travel, could you just lower my taxes to begin with?
Right.
Could I just pay a little bit less each month?
Yeah.
Julie Wyatt says, I thought they were trying to keep people from doing unnecessary travel to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Seems counterproductive to that purpose.
So this was an Arizona, let me go back to this bill. It's an Arizona congresswoman oh my gosh, this is so big. Arizona, she says, it's one of the best places in the world to visit. And, we want you to come to our hotels, entertainment sectors, tourism agencies, and thousands of businesses. The Destination Marketing Organization, whatever that is, would also get $50 million to promote travel and tourism across the nation. It sounds like the president is supportive of it. He floated this idea back in May. Now it's officially been introduced as a bill, and they say there are very, very high odds of a phase 4 stimulus package before Congress goes to recess in August. So,
just as Arizona is seeing a spike in COVID cases.
Yes,
it's
their
like,
hospitals
oh
are
boy.
overwhelmed right now.
We have Jeff Lucas. We all know Jeff Lucas has been watching Sunrise Extra really since its inception some time ago. And Jeff says, I'm here in New York, got here Tuesday. He's hoping he can maybe use this to help pay for the trip. The fact of the matter is, though, Jeff, New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut just mandated, as of today, they're mandating that visitors from 9 various states around the country, states that have been hard hit by coronavirus, those visitors have to quarantine for up to 14 days before they can experience the joys of New York, Connecticut, and New Jersey. Washington was originally on that list of states that had to quarantine before you would arrive in New York, New Jersey, or Connecticut, but now Washington is not included. There are 9 states. I know Texas and Florida being 2 of those 9, where if you're traveling from there to New York or New Jersey or Connecticut, you can't just show up anymore. You have to quarantine before playing in those states.
Drew, you and I were talking about, like, what kind of U.S. vacation, maybe other than like Manhattan or Vegas.
Well, Hawaii for sure. That's
Hawaii,
expensive.
is going to rack up a $4,000 to $8,000 bill. I guess it's like how many, what first class and suite packages are you getting?
Right.
But yeah, New York is very expensive. Hawaii, very expensive.
I mean, even if you did what you said and, you know, said that you just stay closer to home, there are counties here in Oregon, they're like, we're not ready for you to come back here.
Yeah.
Don't send all people scattering even within the state.
Yep.
The number just sounds ridiculous. How many of our viewers have actually, in the last 15 years, dropped $9,000 on a vacation for their family of 4, right? I mean, we're not even doing that in normal time, so why are we being,
Right,
why is it being
especially
suggested to do that now?
domestically.
Right.
Like if you've got some far-flung overseas trip somewhere, perhaps, but geez.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a high cap because if they tell you like, oh, if you're a married couple with kids, you know, you're getting at least $8,000, maybe $8,500 because you get $500 a kid, then wouldn't you spend that much because you know you're going to get it back? I don't know. You just spend more. I don't know. You just spend more taxpayer money because you can.
Hope Thibodeau, good morning, says, must be nice. We could use some money just to pay utilities. That was the other thing that I heard a lot of on my Facebook page. People are like, vacation? No, I've got like regular bills to pay before I think about money for vacations.
One of our managers, Paul Kenny, just sent us a text saying, you just haven't done it right, referencing the fact that maybe I should be spending more on my vacations. I don't know how to vacation properly, I guess. I'm not spending enough money.
Well, I know I could do it.
Right.
I just can't do it.
I can do it up here.
Yes,
I can't do it right here.
Exactly.
Just to state again, why the heck would anyone even suggest such a bill? The Arizona senator who introduced this legislation on Monday, encouraging Americans to support the tourism industry, said the industry is among the hardest hit sectors across the country. Their revival is critical to our economic recovery. So therefore, she wants this legislation passed to help boost domestic travel and jumpstart the comeback of our hotels, entertainment sectors, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, Sharon Foster Bessie on Facebook says, not even a good idea, not in the slightest way. So many other ways that money could be used. Producer Rob, can we put up some more of those comments that we're getting on our Facebook page? Jana says, this is super tone deaf when people are literally losing their homes. If the government wants to give another tax credit, don't obligate it to be spent on travel. You know, we're hearing a lot of that. And then April says, too soon. As much as I would love that, I don't see it working out. We're just getting back to work. Let nature take its course on this one.
Yeah, I can't believe the amount of comments.
Have we had a Sunrise Extra topic before where we had 100% agreement amongst our viewers? I mean, right? There's no one that's saying this is a good idea.
Yeah.
And if you do think it's a good idea, please chime in because we'll give you that side of the story too. But no one to this point is remotely suggesting that they think this is a good idea.
Well, I love that because we're all adults, right? We all like the sound of free money or a free trip or a free dinner or Disneyland for all your kids for free because that stuff is expensive. But yeah, who's really actually paying for it? It's not a contest that you're winning. But yeah, over 400 comments now on our Facebook page. You can weigh in live with us. Drew, I don't know if you're checking text too, if that's easier.
I can do that. I can multitask.
Us.
Not very well.
503-226-5088. Send us a text if that's easier. We want to know what you think.
Can I tell you about Terry Hogenkamp?
Yeah.
She says, where'd you go, Terry? Darn it, Terry Hogenkamp.
You're not going to get it back.
Yes.
It's a tax credit, not a reimbursement. Who among us can afford it?
And that's important to know. I think maybe if you read this headline, you think you're actually going to be handed $9,000 for your family of 4 to go travel. It's a tax credit, not a reimbursement.
Read the fine print.
Yes. You don't even know what a write-off is. And one more because I thought this was a good one from Mickey Merritt. Mickey says, can't do a comeback if you're hospitalized or dead. This money could be better utilized elsewhere.
Yeah. We'll see what happens. It's just a bill. And as my daughter has been watching Schoolhouse Rock, we know that a bill is not a law yet.
Sitting on Capitol
I'm
Hill.
just a bill.
Such a classic.
I'm only a bill.
It just holds up year after year.
Yes, it is on Disney Plus if you would like to watch the entire seasons of Schoolhouse Rock. All right, you guys, thank you so much for weighing in.
I'm just logging into the text. We're going away.
Oh,
That's all right. I guess we got to go.
No, let's check them.
Well, it's going to take me a while.
Oh, boy.
Password?
How long is a while?
Well, I got to type in my password first to get into the system. Then I got to throw up my browser. I'm going with Firefox, in case you're wondering at home.
Okay.
Now that I'm in Firefox, I go to my saved list, history. No, I want bookmarks. There we go, bookmarks. And then I go to the little tab there for the text. Oh, it's launching. Hit the next button. It's getting there.
Are you supposed to do that before the stream starts?
Maybe, Brenda. I don't know.
Jennifer Taft says, Drew.
How are you typing that fast? How can she already be commenting on something that I'm not done doing yet?
Jennifer, can you write her over that? We're going to
Yeah.
make you our correspondent.
Okay.
Monique says old people.
Wow.
Touche. That's good.
Wow.
That's good.
What if I told you that after all that effort, after everything I just went through, I don't see a
Nothing.
single text from
Nada.
anyone about
That's 'cause
this topic.
people are watching us on social media. You just type on that.
All
A
right,
field
then.
effort.
Yeah.
So Nina, go ahead. You were trying to say goodbye.
I was trying to say goodbye. We'll get Drew in line for tomorrow. We'll see you. Bye, you guys. Have a good Thursday.